Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be reviewing a polygel kit from TOBEGLAM, and I'm also going to use the kit to create a set of nails. But first I quickly want to thank my good friend Sassyfantasie, because she is the one who told me about this brand, so if it wasn't for her I wouldn't have been able to review this lovely polygel kit. Also a huge thank you to TOBEGLAM for sending me this kit to review. Okay, let's get into it. So this is the box. It's pink, so I'm already loving that, and then all those cute little drawings are just so adorable. I really love the aesthetics of this kit. This is what it looks like when you open the box. Here we have the instructions. I love that the entire kit is in the pink theme, and the instructions are in an envelope. Isn't that cute? I've never seen that before. It says hello gorgeous, so it immediately puts a smile on your face. Here is a little bit of info about the brand. You can pause the video if you want to read it. Some tips also, you can pause if you want to read these. In the back you have a picture, and these are the instructions with pictures, so I think that's easy. Again, you can pause the video if you want to read these. So we have some dual forms in the kit. There are two types of dual forms in the kit, or in the box. There are these regular straight or square dual forms. They are pretty flat, which I think is nice. And then there are these stiletto dual forms. Again, they do have a nice apex though. I'm happy that there are two types of dual forms with this kit. I only wish they had a few larger sizes, because the largest size is too small for the nail bed on my thumb. So this is the lamp in the kit. It's this small, again the same pink. Isn't it so cute? I love this pink. So it's a small lamp. It has two little legs that you can clip open, or I don't know how to say it. And then we have a cord with USB on the one end and a mini USB on the other, which is the side that plugs into your lamp. And then the other side you can plug into a power bank, your laptop. Here we have the file that comes in the kit. It's a 100 and 180 grit file. This is the polygel brush with the brush on one side and the spatula on the other side. About this brush, I really enjoyed this brush so far. This is the best polygel brush I have ever used. Then we have a base and a top coat. They are both a little thicker than most base and top coats, in my opinion, but for me that's an advantage. I love it. So I'm going to swatch the colors, and I have buffed the surface of my swatch sticks, and then I'm going in with a layer of the base coat for all of the colors and curing this. The first color I'm going to swatch is Sweet Talk. This is the lightest pink in the kit. They are all sealed with this little tab that you pull off. They were really easy to squeeze out of the tube. Again, this is a big plus for me. There's no slip solution in the kit, so I used base coat as slip, and that worked perfectly fine. You just want to coat your entire brush, so the entire length of the bristles in your base coat, but you don't want to flood it. And then I'm using my brush to smooth out and spread out the polygel. The two first colors I'm going to swatch are two plain shades, in the sense that there are no shimmer or glitter in them. And from all the polygels I have tried, these two have the perfect consistency for me. They are really easy to maneuver. They are nice and pigmented. But they're not super hard. You don't have to use a lot of force to maneuver. They're not sticky at all. I hardly had to go back into the base coat with my brush. And also, even though they're soft, they don't move unless you move them. So often with softer polygels, I have experienced that they do self-level a bit, which is something that I don't want with polygels. This is the second color I am swatching, which is called Just in Pink. So this is the other shade I was talking about. Just so you guys know, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not getting paid to do this review. TOBEGLAM was kind enough to gift me this kit, so thank you very much, TOBEGLAM. But I'm just mentioning this so you guys know I'm giving my honest opinion. So TOBEGLAM is a very new company, so they don't have a ton of different products on their web shop yet, but they're working on getting more products. And so far they only have the clear in larger separate bottles, and I'm really hoping that they're going to release these two pink shades in larger separate bottles as well. On to the first glittery one, which is called Pretty Much. All three of these glittery ones were gorgeous. I am in love with them, and also the glitter is so clear in it. I've never seen this with a polygel before. The consistency, again, not too hard, not too soft, easy to maneuver. It stays where you maneuver it to. I did find I had to dip my brush and my base coat a little bit more often than with the two regular pink shades, but still very easy to work with. They all cured in my LED UV lamp in 60 seconds. I didn't use the little lamp from the kit for the swatching part of the video, but I did use it later on in the design I'm doing. The next shimmery or glittery shade is Oh So Pretty. This is a purple shade with like a very fine silver shimmer. So pretty. Oh, I'm loving all of these colors. So there are the two regular pinks in the kit, 3 shimmery or glittery shades, and then 1 clear polygel, so you have 6 tubes of 15 milliliter in total. So I didn't do a separate swatch of the clear, but I did use the clear to encapsulate all 3 of the glittery shades because I wanted to file them in shape a little bit, and filing on a glittery polygel can dull the glitter or the shimmer, but you will see me capping one of the glittery ones after I am done applying this last glittery shimmery one, which is called You're My Queen. This is a very light pink with a very fine shimmer, like with the previous one. I don't remember the name. So you guys, I have good news because I have a discount code for you guys from TOBEGLAM. I will leave my referral link in my description box. If you click on that link, it will take you to the TOBEGLAM web shop where you can create an account, put all the items that you would like to buy in your cart, and then at checkout you can use my discount code LOT15 for a 15% discount on everything that you buy. I do earn a small commission on these sales, but it's a win-win because you guys get your discount. I will leave everything that I just said in my description box as well, in case that when you guys are done watching the video, you don't exactly remember what I said. I am capping with the clear at this point in the video. Okay, you guys, this clear is the clearest polygel I have ever tried. I've tried maybe 6 or 7 different brands of clear polygel and they were all murky, one worse than the other, but this one is crystal clear. It's as clear as a builder gel, which I have never ever seen with a polygel. So I was really impressed. I do have one tip for you guys. You wanna make sure that you have a little more base coat on your brush when you're working with this clear polygel because it's a little stickier than the other ones, but as you can see in the video, it's still easily workable, so that's really not a big deal to me. I'm so impressed with this clear. It's amazing. So after I have cured all of these swatches, I also filed them in shape a little bit, not like extremely, but just a little. And now I'm going in with the top coat from the kit to top coat all of them. So this is Sweet Talk, which was that lightest shade. I of course forgot to record when I was top coating the other shade of the regular pink, which was called Just in Pink, but I do have a picture of all of them at the end of top coating them. This is Pretty Much. Can you see how clear you can see the glitter? It's like there is nothing over it. It's amazing. This one is Oh She Pretty. And then we have the last one, which is You're My Queen. Here we have all of them in the order that I swatched them. Lovely. So I'm going to do my design on my Zita silicone hand from Handily, and I'm going to use the stiletto dual forms from the kit. Using these forms on my silicone hand was a little awkward, but the end result is fine. So I first chose the right size for all 5 nails, and then I buffed the nail bed, well, fake nail bed in this case, and I'm going in with a layer of base coat on all 5 nails. So if this were an actual hand or client or your own nails, after buffing the surface of your nail bed, you would go in first with a dehydrator and then a primer before going in with your base coat. Anyway, I'm starting with the pinky, and for the pinky I'm just doing a full nail of the Oh She Pretty, which was the shimmery purple shade. So I'm just applying the dual form that I have filled in with the polygel on my nail. Now I'm going to use the lamp from the kit to flash cure. After you flash cured for 10 seconds, you can turn over the hand and smooth out the polygel at the underside so that it doesn't squeeze out and touch the skin. This is a trick that I also learned from Sassyfantasie, by the way. After giving it a full cure, I removed the dual form. So I had a hard time removing these dual forms because I was working on my practice hand. If you're doing it on an actual person, it goes way easier. For my ring finger, I'm going to use some glitter. This is just iridescent glitter that I got off AliExpress. So I first went in with a layer of base coat. I have not cured this base coat yet, but I'm applying my glitter into the wet base coat with a gel brush dipped in some of the base coat. When I'm happy with that, I'll cure the glitter in place. And now I'm going in with the Sweet Talk, which is the lightest shade of pink, and filling the entire dual form with this color, spreading it out, evening it out, smoothing it out as much as I can. So there is one thing that I didn't do that you should definitely do when you're doing this on yourself or a client. The cuticle area of my dual forms is much straighter than the cuticle area of my silicone hand. You can see it in this nail very well. So the cuticle area of my hand is much more curved than the dual form. So what you would do when you have this problem, you will first file that cuticle area of your dual form into the right shape so it fits your nail much better. But I forgot to do that in this case. In the end result, you're not really going to see it, but if you were doing this on actual life nails, you would see the difference. So on the middle finger, I'm going to do a ombre of the two glittery pinks. So I'm starting with pretty much applying this in the bottom half of my dual form and fading it up. First I took some away, then I realized I need a little bit more, so I put some back, reworking it. So you guys are going to think what I'm doing next is very strange, but trust me, it's all going to come together. You want to make sure that you fade your polygel high enough so it will reach your nail bed area of your natural nail. In this case, I didn't. There wasn't enough product for the form to stick to the nail, as you can see. So I added some more product. I reworked it so I had my fade again, and there was enough product to hang on to the natural nail. Put it on the nail. I did hold it while flash curing it so it wouldn't move, but I then gave it a full cure, and then I'm removing my dual form again. When you're doing this on natural nails, you're not going to have this trouble removing the forms. So with my other color for the fade or ombre, I'm just applying this directly on the natural nail. This is the You're My Queen color, by the way, and I'm just maneuvering it So I'm first kind of spreading it evenly over the top third of the nail, and then I'm going to try to fade it down nice and evenly and smooth to create a nice fade or ombre. I think I did have to take some product away because I had too much, if I'm not mistaken. So you could do this top half with your dual form too if you want to. So you would put your color in the top half of your dual form, fade it down, then apply it onto your nail, your natural nail, cure, and then remove the form. I feel you have a little more control when you're doing it the way I just did it, but it's up to you. On the index finger, I'm going to do another ombre, and I'm putting the Oh She Pretty at the bottom area, which was that shimmery purple. Fading it up, making sure I have enough product at that top area of the fade so it can attach to the natural nail. And then the top color is the Sweet Talk, which is the lightest pink. Again, I'm just applying this directly onto the nail and then maneuvering it so it's spread evenly, and then I'll fade it down evenly as well to create a nice fade. After I have cured this, I don't know if I've mentioned this with the previous nail, but obviously when you're done applying your top color, you will cure this as well, give it a full cure. So after I've given this Sweet Talk a full cure, I'm going to apply some glitter onto this nail. So to do that, I will apply a layer of the base coat first, and then I'm going to apply my glitter into this wet layer of base coat using a gel brush dipped in some base coat. So as I said in the beginning of the video, it's thanks to Sassyfantasie that I know about this brand. So a big shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much. Also guys, I want to let you know she also has an unboxing video on this exact same polygel kit, and I will leave the link to that video in my description box. She's also used the products in several designs since then. You can find those videos on her channel as well. Anyway, back to the design. After I am done placing my glitter, I'll clean up where I don't want any glitter, and then I'm going to cure the glitter in place. And then after curing it in place, I'm going to apply another layer of the base coat to seal in the glitter for now, and of course I'll cure this layer as well. Next I'm going to do a marble for the thumb, so I'm taking a dot of each of the 5 colors. I used the bottom side of a glitter triangle because that was close to me, but you can obviously put it on a palette as well. And then using a dotting tool, I'm just swirling through the colors until I like it. Then I'm picking it up with a spatula, and then I am scraping the polygel from the spatula into the dual form. Next I am spreading out my polygel, trying to make it smooth and even. The marble of these 5 colors together is so pretty. I think this turned out to be my favorite nail of all of the nails. So after I'm done with smoothing out the polygel, I'm applying it to the nail, of course. So you can see that some of the product is pushing out on the sides, so I'm removing this first before curing, so that I don't have, well, so that you don't have any product on the skin, because you don't want that. And then after curing, of course, I'm going to remove my dual form, and then to protect the glitter on the index finger and the ombre on the middle finger, I am encapsulating both of these nails with some of the clear polygel, and of course I'm curing this clear layer as well. And then it's time to file these nails. So on the pinky, the ring finger and the thumb, all I had to do is file the sidewalls because the top surface is already smooth and it has a nice shape. And then on the index finger and the middle finger, I did go over the top surface and did the sidewalls. And then after filing, of course, it's time for top coating. So you guys probably already guessed, but I would definitely recommend this polygel kit. I love basically everything about it. I love the aesthetics, I love the consistency of the base and the top coat, I love all of the colors of the polygel and also the consistency of them. I am absolutely amazed by the clarity of the clear polygel. The little lamp works well as well. It's super cute and it's very handy for flash curing, as you saw in the video. And the only minor complaint, I mean you can't even call it a complaint, remark I have is that I wish the dual forms had some larger sizes. At this point I am top coating the thumb in the video. Like I said, I like the set in general, but the thumb is definitely my favorite. So, as always, I have some pictures at the end of the video. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked the kits. I hope this review and demonstration was helpful for you guys. I hope you guys liked the design that I came up with. Please leave me a thumbs up if you did like this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It would mean so much to me. Don't forget to use my referral link and my discount code when shopping with TOBEGLAM. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks again, Sassy, for telling me about this brand.